Waiting a couple of minutes for people to join. How you doing? So I'm gonna start with Bitcoin, how I see the price action. How I currently see the price action. A really hard pump we saw. So it's 11 p.m. I think I'm gonna start. What I commented today in Twitter is what basically what I'm gonna comment tomorrow, sorry, because tomorrow I'm gonna put a tweet about BTC, is what I basically see. So as you can see, we are still in a range for me. I put it in Telegram also today. For me here, still we are in top of resistance here, and this is support. We are still in a range above 82k is when I think that the party starts and the real bullish market starts, because if we zoom out, for me we are here still into a range inside here. Once we break above 82k, then is when I think myself I'm gonna place long, start longing. Not right now here. Why? Because longs in my opinion should have been taken in this range that we talk about this. Even I posted several updates of this in Telegram and Twitter to buy within this range. Okay, so for me there's no point going long now. The only way for me to go long is above here 82k, or coming again here below 72k is a good place to go long, honestly. But if this support doesn't hold, I see us perfectly coming below here. But obviously first we have to see the reaction of the price on 72k. That is where I think 72.7 is where the bullish trend also is hanging up. Okay, so really important two levels. The first one 72k, that is where the price I think it should go from now. Price can go and retest 82k, obviously can come here and retest, okay, to make here a double bottom, even a deviation above the range, and then dump. But obviously the price has to rebalance. Okay, look all the FBGs we have here without even having a retest. Okay, so I'm bullish in BTC. Well, I'm very bullish in BTC if we break this range. If we are still in this range from 82 to 60k, we are still ranging. Okay, so for the people, your voice a little soft. Okay, let me know if you hear me good, because I'm trying my mic. If not, I can change mic. So yeah, I see many people in Twitter telling, yeah, Bitcoin to 100k, Bitcoin to 120k. Okay, let's wait because we are still, okay, let's go to, this is weekly time frame. As you can see here, I'm gonna quit the levels. If you see here, this is a great resistance we are having in front of us. Okay, if we don't break it, there's no point of having pumped this much if we don't break this here. Okay, so price, in my opinion, to be bullish again, we have to establish above 52k in the higher time frame. Okay, so this is the first thing. So if people are thinking to take longs right now, I don't think is the moment right now. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, Ethereum looks really bullish. Okay, I don't want to short it like right now, but I'm willing to short it really close. Okay, my idea is to short it in 2.7. okay, because the same, this, as you can see here, is a really good support that Ethereum has bounced as soon as it touched. Okay, price is bullish, but as soon as we see lows loosen, I want to short it, honestly, because there's many liquidity. Let me put in 1 hour. There's there's much liquidity below to take, okay, but the issue is that we haven't lose any low, so I wouldn't short it right now, okay. You can see the structure, these two FBGs from here, one FBG here. This we didn't even rebalance on them, okay, so eventually we should rebalance these FBGs. At least this one I'm gonna show. At least this one must be, in my opinion, retested, but there's no point right now in shorting Solana if we don't see the lows losing, in my opinion. Brother, my BTC short is stuck from 60.8 and liquidation is at 1.8. Wow. Unfortunately, my okay. In my opinion, it's really bad, because I do think price is gonna come to 80, at least to 82k. Is what I think. I mean, the most obvious trade is a double top here. If we want to be bearish, okay, it's a double top here, and if price doesn't go above 82k, we are gonna short. But for your position of 81k, we are nearly here, so I think price is gonna take 81k, because I think price is gonna at least retest these highs from here. If we just dump without even retesting, I think it's bearish. No financial advice, but you should call. Yeah, there is some liquidity at 81, 83. Yeah, it's what I think. I mean, price is now at 80k. It's gonna take 82k eventually, because there's liquidity here. Is what I think. But for people trying to long here, just wait for price to rebalance lower. Okay. Ethereum, I want to short, yes, but the same higher. Okay. I'm not gonna take long trades here, obviously, not right now. But this doesn't mean that you cannot trade in the 5 minutes time frames. Okay, we are now going to buy side liquidity. Okay, this isn't a great place to try and long, but since the price is bullish, you can always try to long when the price. Okay, this is example. Okay, this is market structure shift. Okay, if we go again higher, price should be bullish. Okay, you can do something. This is example. Okay guys, you could do something like this in this kind of markets we are having. Okay, just if you see volume and price goes along with it, you can place the stop loss in one key low. Okay, obviously this one will be better because it's sell side liquidity here. Okay, so you are just going with this triple tap. Okay, the risk reward is too even, but this is a trade I think it could go out, for example. Okay, so I mean, when I say don't long in really high time frame, like 1 hour, 4 hours, and wait too much. Just take little longs until the price, until the lows get lost. Okay, for example, this is a short I will take. Imagine that the price stops here. Okay, where we are currently at. Okay, and the price comes below here. Imagine price is here right now, okay, where the entry is. I will take a short like this. Okay, something like this. Imagine that price is here right now, okay? Or even if we lose this low, even better, okay? So these are the kind of trades I want to take in this kind of conditions of the market, okay? But obviously we have to break these lows for me to start shorting some altcoins. Okay, these are my thoughts. One altcoin I wanted to short is this one, okay? AAVE. This one look really good for shorting. There's really much liquidity below for AAVE, okay? But what's the issue? Okay, guys, I never short a sell side liquidity, and you shouldn't short a sell side liquidity, okay? Because this is a support, so price should bounce from here, okay? Where I would like to get into a short here, honestly, wait for the reaction of the FBG here. This is a bearish FBG that hasn't been tested. This I want to see the reaction, okay? What if price goes here? This is where I want to take the short, okay? Why? Because if price goes here and doesn't go above it, I have 3 times that the price has neglect this area, okay? So I can expect for the price to go down here, okay? This is the first scenario. What if the price goes to the FBG, okay, but doesn't go higher? So here I will see the volume, okay, that comes to effect here. So if the volume and Bitcoin is bearish and the displacement is very high, I can also take this kind of trade short here with the stop loss here, and then you see all the liquidity that this chart has below, okay? So from here you can perfectly short until here to the next, to the before buy side liquidity, okay? And why I tell you shouldn't short sell side liquidity, because this is an area of bounce, okay? Sell side liquidity is like support and buy side liquidity is like resistance, okay? So these are my thoughts. I wouldn't short right now on sell side liquidity. I will wait a little bit higher to short, okay? This is my idea for AAVE, but AAVE has many liquidity below to take, many liquidity, as you can see here, okay? It has much liquidity to take, and I see it bearish. So this is one of the altcoins you should be watching up for shorting when price starts going lower, because Bitcoin will rebalance, okay? Is what I think. What about Trump coin? Okay, let me check Trump coin. You hear me good? Because I'm trying some mics. Okay, Trump. I saw it the other day, this coin. This is the same, okay? The lows are higher in higher time frame. Wait. As long as the lows are going higher, I don't want really to short it. But looks bearish, honestly. As you can chart it here. I mean, has bounced couple of times from this area, okay? Not a coin I would love to really trade. If the market is bullish, the thing is that has retested couple of times, okay, this area, but this is an area I would like to trade. This is, in case if you want to go long, this is an area I would like, basically because this area hasn't been touched yet, and this support yet. Sorry, this support, yes, okay. This has double bottom, which is good, which is bullish, but eventually I think it's gonna lose this support because it doesn't look really good from here. So if you want to long, I rather long from here, honestly, or from the breakout of a structure, this area from here, from Trump coin. I shorted at 2.1, okay? If you shorted at 2.1, is good trade. 2.1, okay, it's down. Wait. I think eventually should go to your price. What is your stop loss here? What's your stop loss? I mean, if your stop loss is here, I think you are quite good, but I see it bearish. I think it should go down also, but first has to lose these lows. SEC also one that has been pumping really good, and I want to short because has still much liquidity below. But we are not safe to short some altcoins yet because we didn't lose any low. Where I should take profit, not only one leverage. Where you should take profit on Trump. The thing is that if Bitcoin breaks 82k, I'm not gonna take any short, guys. That's the thing. I mean, 186 I think is should bounce here. 186 should bounce. I think the area is good because you shorted at 2, so the area is good, I think. Can you share with us with your indicator? This indicator I released time ago, but this is not public. I released for the community, but it's not free. This one, I have this one, other one. This is free. This one called the long. Okay, look. This one I shared in Telegram, guys. This one called the long, and I didn't even share it on X. Okay, this long. Obviously, the target is on lower time frame. Okay, but the call was there. Any coin you want me to chart, guys? This indicator also calls you like resistance, support, EMA. It's really good, honestly, and it's for free. So, but the one I use always is this one. Okay, Bitcoin I think is gonna go higher, and Ethereum I think is gonna go higher from here. So when I take shorts, I will tell it. But I don't think right now is the moment to start taking some shorts here until we don't lose any lows. This is what I think. What is clear is that altcoins have pumped really much and need to rebalance. This is what I think. Hype also has pumped really good. I wanted to short also hype here. Look, this resistance here on hype. I think hype is one I want to short here. But the same is on sell side liquidity. I would like to see a little bounce here to then short. But yeah, I don't see why to be long right now. I'd rather be shorting as soon as they start losing levels, is what I think. Are you guys long? Are you guys short? What do you think? What are you guys? You see, this is for me. I like trend lines. As soon as this gets lost, I think it's a short here, for example. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna check tomorrow, and I'm gonna put it in the group. But this short from here, I don't think. Let's see the risk reward. Okay, the risk reward is not really good. I'll put it here. The thing is in a sell side liquidity, but you are basically shorting market structure shift. So I think this short is good. It's not a bad short to take, honestly. We just betting on the loose of the trend line. I like this short to take, honestly, because the sell side has been several times tested. So market structure shift here, so I think it's good. Betting on this loose of the trend line that I think can happen here. Any coins you guys are trading, you guys are looking at? Solana also look really good, but has big resistance ahead here on 105. But then you have buy side liquidity here again. We have us 150. So as you can see, if these altcoins start losing, getting levels above levels like 106, then you have plenty of space to run. Okay. So that's why I tell you don't need to long altcoins right now, like really hard, because we don't have confirmation yet. In my opinion, this is what I think. As soon as we are getting above resistances, we can see that the price gets in a bullish trend again. You see here AAVE is the same. We are in resistance. So for me, I wish we get above 82k and we start going higher and higher and higher. But I don't think it's gonna happen like right now. So let's see. What is obvious is that if we get above 82k, we have here this big resistance between 97.7 and 100. Okay, so this is what I think. Hi man, do you think about short EGLD on 4 hours? EGLD. Okay, daily looks good. Let me mark some things here. Some people tell me I'm bearish, but I honestly don't give a fuck. I just trade what I see, and I don't think we are gonna get. This is a good short. Okay, why I'm telling it's a good short? Because price is heading into a buy side liquidity. Alessandro, really good check. So for me this is a good short. So how will you short this? Okay, just watching at this. I need to see this candle is ugly. Okay, let's go to 1 hour, because in 4 hours it's ugly. Okay, can go higher. So I saw here, for me this is a short because it's on buy side liquidity on the daily, but we get short here. Wait 1 second. I will place my stop loss above the sell side liquidity that was, okay, that you can see that is where the price practically bounced. Okay, this is where I will place my stop loss. Why? Because if price gets above here, okay, the sell side liquidity, the most logical thing is to come and test this area, which is $4. So it's stupid to put my stop loss in $4. Okay, so this is how I will play it. Stop loss there where I placed. Let me check where is DTP here. Honestly, depends the time frame you are looking at. Okay, in 1 hour I will place it there. In 1 hour I will place it there. Okay, but really depends. Okay, it's 116. What I'm doing is has to go lower to be risk reward positive, but not so much even. Let me check some better levels here. Okay. I think even you can place it over here. How much is the risk reward here? 1.9. I think it's good. I mean, it's in buy side liquidity on 4 hours. You are just betting that takes the liquidity below than forward. But has really much volume, this chart, this EGLD. Very aggressive, the chart, in my opinion. What do you indicate you? Do you think it is a must here for altcoins or in general for TradingView? It really depends what you like to trade with. I like really like Bollinger Bands for my trading. Bollinger Bands I really like. Liquidity zones, okay. This MACD is really good by Chris Moody. You can combine MACD and RSI. You can combine Bollinger with RSI. It really depends. Okay, this one is not public. I have some that I published. This one with MSS is good. It really depends what do you like to combine with, honestly. But Fibonacci I used to use years before. You have also some indicators that call you supply and demand zone if you need. So I think that really depends on what you like to trade with and what you are comfortable with, honestly. This one we have to see how it reacts to the sell side liquidity, but I'm never really a fan of shorting sell sides. They are asking me the correct way to do the risk reward per trade. So I've explained this several times in the PDFs. I'm always gonna try to look. Let me clear this chart because this is a mess. I will always try to look. I don't care if I'm long or I'm short. I don't really give a fuck. But if I'm gonna short, okay, let's wait. Let's imagine I take a short here, okay, just to check the risk and reward. I'm gonna short here and place the stop loss. Imagine here, okay. So first, when I take a trade, the first thing for me is the stop loss, not the take profit. I want to see where my price gets invalidated, okay. This is the first thing I do. Look for the stop loss. The stop loss has to have sense with what I put. I cannot put a stop loss imagining in a price that doesn't go, because then I'm losing money. What I want to do is to have the stop loss on the price more tightest to my invalidation, okay. So imagine this will be here, okay. So once that I know my invalidation, that is this highs from here, then I look for my take profit. So if I'm shorting a buy side liquidity, that is what you need to do. Short buy side liquidity, long sell side liquidity. So if I'm shorting buy side, where is gonna go the TP? Obviously the sell side liquidity, okay. That is normally where the price bounces. Say sell side liquidity, liquidity grab. This is a place to go long, okay. When we see this below a sell side liquidity, this is called a liquidity grab. I'm long here, okay. Sell side liquidity, okay. Where I'm gonna place my TP? Sell side liquidity, okay. Obviously the TP can go on other lows before the sell side liquidity, because the sell side liquidity maybe doesn't get retested. Yes, okay. Where I will place it? Here, okay. Why? Because was a high, that was a resistance, and then was a support, okay. So the risk and reward here is 3.26, okay. Every of my trades go from 2 risk reward higher, okay. Every of my trades, but normally 80% of my trades are above 2.5 risk and reward, okay. What does this mean? That I need to win 1 trade every 3, okay. I can lose 3 trades perfectly, the next trade win it and be profitable, okay. This is why it all has to be based in the risk reward of your trades. Okay, you cannot be trading with a risk reward of 1.5 because this is not profitable in the long run. Okay, understood, guys? This explanation of stop loss and TP. What about Litecoin? I like LTC. I used to hold LTC many years ago. I made big money with this one, but I think I don't know if it's a bit dead today. No, I don't know. I don't check it. Honestly, let me check. Wow. Okay, has dumped a little bit from the highs. Okay, now it's compressing a little bit here. Okay, here has stopped on resistance here. I mean, it's the same problem that with the other altcoins, that it didn't lose any low yet. That's the big problem I see with the altcoins. The highs are being lower, which is good to go short. Okay, but the lows, this is the problem to go short. That if I don't see lows being lost, I don't like to go short. Okay, that's the thing. But I see it bearish. This is what I see. If you tell me, would you long this chart? For me, I wouldn't touch this chart to go long. Honestly, I'd rather go long here instead. You'd rather go long here in Litecoin than going long right now. And even this FBG in 4 hours hasn't even get tested, so I think should get tested. This is what I think. So this is what I think. Then price can go higher, yes, but price needs to rebalance eventually. Okay, I'm watching this one because this one I want to short, but it's not pumping where I want. It's on sell side liquidity, just ringing up here. But if I ever lose these lows, okay, guys, I think honestly it's gonna start to dump from here, because the next sell side liquidity is here in 120. Okay, so it's a big area here. I'm looking for triangle long break. Okay, let me check. This was in LTC. I mean, for now the longs are holding. This is what I mean, but the highs are lower. This is not good. If you want to go long, you want to always see at least this higher get broken. Okay, imagine you want to go long. Okay, in this price action, guys, this is what I see right now on this chart, that this is deviation above resistance, and this is resistance right now. So in the case you want to go long, you want to go long lower, or you want to go long above resistance, in my opinion, I think. But this is what they tell. Going long right now with Bitcoin like this, you can get profitable, of course, but it's a little risky, I think. I mean, you have this to fill up. Sorry, where is the fuck is this? Here. You have this to fill up, which I think eventually will do Bitcoin, but What if price does something like this, you know, and then goes down? All the longs, all the people that are getting long will get fucked here, and price goes down. Will be something logic in my opinion. Something like this and go down. So this is what I think. As soon as I take some more trades, I will share it in the academy, okay? Because I'm not really seeing good risk and reward to take here some trades. Rune, for example, one of the only that looks good to go like eventually holding it, you know. Eventually, this Rune has much liquidity above to take. So with this, what I mean that these are the kind of altcoins you want to check. I mean, the fundamentals have been bad, that's why it has dumped much, you know, but I think if market is bullish, Rune is gonna get fill up this, is what I think, and this is maybe what is 10-20%, even more, 15-20%, no, 20% for free. And is what I tell here always, sell side liquidity is just only to go long, okay? This is liquidity grab, same as we saw before, okay? And then higher, and then eventually should take this. This is what I think. I'm gonna do live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and some weekends too. Okay, I would love for the price to get ready to short, and I will be shorting with you guys here. This is what I want, or longing, you know, but price is a little bit logically a little bit slowly now, because this is a range for me. Eventually this is a range that will form, I think. But people is telling no, Bitcoin is gonna go higher. Yeah, but bro, what is gonna do with all these FBGs? We are gonna go to 90k without not taking all these FBGs? Psst, I don't think so. So be really cautious right now. If we're gonna have a bullish market, just don't lose the money stupidly here, okay? This is what, I'm not trading too much. That's why, because in the case we break out 82k, then I'm gonna be betting on altcoins and meme coins and all this, but not right now, because I don't have the confirmation. How many coins do you monitor every day? It really depends. Really depends the days. Some days 10, some days 5, some days 20. It depends what I'm trading and what I'm looking for. Now I'm looking for shorts, so I tend to, when I'm looking for shorts and Bitcoin is bullish and Ethereum is bullish on the daily, I tend to look for altcoins that are minus. Okay, this is what I tend to do when I'm looking for shorts. When the market is a little bit bearish or neutral and I'm looking for longs, then I look for the altcoins that are pumping most of the day. This can sound stupid, but it makes you much money, honestly, because it is stupid to go. Imagine market is gonna go down and you're gonna go and short this altcoin that has gone 13% out today. So okay, the more you monitor, the easier you have. And this is coins that have much liquidity, that's why I have them here, or because I hold them. But many days, I mean, I search them here, the altcoins, and then I don't save them. Can you show your open positions? I don't have any open position right now. I don't have any leverage open position right now. The only one that I posted in the academy that we got fucked was the 72k. That even I can explain you why I took that trade. I don't mind. Where was the trade? It was $700 of stop loss. You know, was nothing of a stop loss. But yeah, I was basically betting that price should have gone down here. Okay, this is what I thought. Obviously, watching after in retrospective is easy to see, but this is what I was betting basically, that price didn't make this expansion and came below to take this FBG back, because I remember you that we have, okay, this kind of is retested, but kind of, for me it's not even retested, but this kind of FBGs below the price, we didn't even retest it, and I'm talking about 65k. So I think price needs to rebalance. This is what I think. Maybe you see this video again in 1 week and we are below. So what do you think about Cake? Cake is a coin that if BNB goes good, Cake goes good. Okay, Cake is from BNB network. Let me see the monthly. Monthly looks good. As far as I can see, monthly looks good. You see, this is what I think about this kind of coins, that if these coins hold above this price 0.60, something like this on a spot, you are good to go, because this is sell side liquidity. As long as it holds this price, you are good to go. This is what I think. Obviously, in a lower time frame will look different, but no, looks good. It's holding super right now. For me, looks good, honestly. From all the charts we've seen, this looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, as you can see here, this is still in FBG, okay, which is resistance. But if Cake breaks above 180 this, why shouldn't Cake go at least to here? I mean, it can go perfectly here to here if the market gets bullish, like really easily. This is what I think, because I'm not even telling you the OB, I'm just telling you from $2 or more. This is really good coin, like really good setup. Thanks for sharing, because these are the coins, okay, these I mark because this has liquidity above for me to buy. I mean, when I buy, it has much liquidity above to take, and this kind of spikes is good, okay, this means much volume coming in. So this good, have Cake watch, okay, because this one should pump. But obviously all the altcoins are in a good place to go higher, okay. What we need is the confirmation from Bitcoin. This is the thing, okay, because let's quit all the drawings, and as you can see again what I tell you here. Wait, let me remove this 1 second. Yeah, second here. Okay, so just watching the indicator, breakout of a structure higher, okay, that I don't care. For me it's not 80, for me it's this one, 82, as I said before, okay, this OB, this here to here bull market, okay, here party, Very good way. But this is really important. If we don't break this, we fucked. Okay. What happens is price has to go. Look this FBG. Okay, in the weekly, we didn't even retest it, guys. You think that price is gonna go higher without not taking this FBG at least the half? This is what I think. Price should go to 70k at least to rebalance. This is what I'm talking all the life about. Okay. Then, apart from that, the boss. This is called breakout of a structure. This means that below here, price will have get into a bearish structure, as you can see here. Okay. So the question is, did price make this to just make a liquidity sweep and then go higher? That's the question. Because for me, this is not like a big liquidity sweep. So that's the thing. Okay. I'm not 100% bullish because of this. We are not above here, so I'm not 100% bullish. I need you this to understand. Okay, that's my thesis. That's what I think. Okay, AAVE is dumping a little bit. This is what I think. Okay, guys, for me the most bearish today I see AAVE and hype. This is for the users that are watching and want to take some shorts. But as I said, first always try to see the lows losing, okay? And this is the same. So yeah, guys, this is what I think. What do you think? Also one thing for those who have been, cause you have been asking me, those who have been depositing in Bluffing, you will receive your deposit bonus in 2 weeks. Okay, this means that if you deposit, for example, that one member told me, I deposit 1,000. When are they giving me the deposit bonus? And they told me in 2 weeks. Okay, so for those who are asking me, there's the answer. Also, for example, Solana looks good. Okay, I wouldn't short this coin. Solana looks really good, but has big resistance above. Okay, when I see this kind of wicks, this is retest. Okay, this is telling you that when you see this wick, don't try to short here, because price is not gonna go fast here. Why? Because when you see this type of wicks, price is gonna go 100%. I'm sure that price is gonna go 100% here. So you can even take a long here. I think price is gonna go here. No, I think I'm 99% sure. Buy side liquidity, that's the thing. But something like this looks really good right now. Something like this I think is good for Solana. If you are watching, this should expand higher. Okay, guys, this should come and test this. This is what I think. This is what I think, that this goes higher. Despite this is in on a buy side liquidity. Must break this for it, but as long as it breaks this, it's gonna go to TP. As long as Solana breaks with volume 97.49, is going higher. Because the price doesn't leave this kind of wicks by accident, guys, like this higher. This is what I think. Any doubt, guys? You hear me good? All good? Yeah, I think Solana is one of the few I like to be long. K has very similar the price action. But yeah, let's see what Bitcoin does. I think it's gonna go at least to here to retest this level from here, and from there we can see what it does. From there we can see what it does, but this has been really good for the market. If you haven't been inside, like if you haven't have altcoins or a spot for this pump, no problem. Don't get caught here, okay, and don't get FOMO in, because there's no point to get FOMO in right now. Price can look really bullish, okay, and this can go in 1 or 2 days. As soon as has gone up, has gone down in 2 days. So, wepa. So, be chill, okay? Because if we are, will be the shortest bear market, okay? If we finish the bear market, will be the shortest one. But if we are in a bear market soon, we will have time to deploy all these tokens that we want, okay? So no point to get over trading here. Just look for where there's liquidity. This is what I will do from now on, okay? I mean, it's in buy side liquidity right now. Let's see if it pumps a little bit, but on the higher time frame looks good Solana here, because it's not losing any level. So, and this week is really ugly. You should go and retest higher. This is what I think. Okay, guys. Any more doubts? Anything you want to tell me? Anything you want to ask me? AAVE is dump. AAVE, this. I think is gonna dump, but I'm fearful of shorting it yet. But this one I think is gonna dump. Is the most looking bearish one. I'm not really comfortable of shorting it yet. So I will do what I said before. I will do one live, three lives every week, and maybe on weekends. Okay. I want to see the price to get easier to trade. Let's see if these next days we have easier price action, and we trade together here in live. Okay. Okay, guys. So if you don't have any more questions, I will post the trades I take. Okay, in bluffing, I will post it in the academy for you guys to have it. But right now, I'm not really seeing any trade I want to particularly take, apart from maybe short here, AAVE or hype short. But not really much, because is what I say. I expect Bitcoin to go a little bit higher from here. If not, the better, If not, the better, because Bitcoin and Ethereum must go below to rebalance a little bit. This is what I insist and think. Okay. So yeah, guys. Thank you really much for attending the live. If you have any question, please let me know in the academy or let me know here. So before we close the live, I like this all along for what I say, this fast spike that for me is liquidity, okay? This 90% of the time is gonna get tested. If not here, at least here. Okay, so this is a good, really good long to take in my opinion. And just place the stop loss. If you don't want to have it really, really tight, you can paste it here. Okay. There's 1.5, then you can place it a little bit, or you can just trail it, okay? When price goes higher, you can just play the stop loss higher, okay? What about P? P. I never trade this. Okay, this is good. I mean, it's in sellside liquidity. No, it should bounce from here. It should bounce, in my opinion, from here. Yeah. Okay, so it's in sell side. If P breaks this, okay, this from here is gonna pump good. So I think it really depends if you want to buy a spot or no, but from a sell side liquidity should pump from here, in my opinion. Should pump a little bit from here. Maybe here, something like this. But on a sell side liquidity, if you want to buy a spot, you won't go really wrong here. I think must bounce from here, this P. But this kind of coins doesn't have really good fundamentals, you know. I want to short. But why do you want to short this? I don't like to short. I don't like to short this, bro. It's very compressed, you know. I don't. You shouldn't look for these coins to short. Why? Because it has been short like on a downtrend really much, you know. You can't squeeze really much from now. You can't squeeze much on 0.09. I will look for coins that have make expansion in order to short them, you know. For example, AAVE, for example, THEC. Okay, these are the coins that you want to short, coins that have expanded much to the highs. Okay, because that one is really tight to short. I wouldn't short it myself, personally. So yeah, guys, this is what I think about the market. I wish that the market is going higher, okay, but we have to be realist. For example, BNB has resistance over here, okay. People telling, yeah, BNB very bullish, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, but doesn't even. If we are gonna talk absolute levels, this is resistance. What I just marked, okay. We didn't even break resistance. This is just a pump, okay, but there's nothing more. I'm just telling this for. I think it's in a continuously downtrend. Yes, Armenia, you are right, but what I mean, Armenia, is that is in 0.09, okay. This coin can get really easy manipulated and jump to here really easy. You know what I mean? It can jump really far higher, but lower. You are on the lower. How can I explain you this? you can, it's illogic to short a coin that is near the lows, his absolute lows, okay? For you to understand the liquidity going short that you can take, okay? This is what I can see. Obviously, if it loses these lows, they can go down, 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 but this will eventually pop up, you know? So I wouldn't short this coin with all the liquidity you have above you, with the thin liquidity you have below you, okay? This is, for me, is no, no, no. I wouldn't touch it, okay? I wouldn't go short. You are risking more fishes than the fishes you get, you know? To talk in absolute levels, you lose more than you win. For example, hype, this I like. In the daily is calling me a sell, okay? Sell on the daily. This is what we talk, okay? This I talk on the beginning of the live. We never short sell side liquidity, but has been tested several times. What I'm betting on is that MSS is bearish here and that we lose the trend line, okay? As soon as this gets lost the trend line, I'm really sure that price is gonna get to here, okay? I'm really sure. As soon as price goes below here, okay? So yeah, this is what I think, guys. This motherfucker is gonna dump and I'm not short and I'm gonna get mad. But I didn't have any bounce here. This is what I don't like. But well, maybe it starts going down from here. Okay, if AAVE starts dumping from this level, just short it again. It's what I told also before. It's losing sell side liquidity right now as we speak. So I think it's good to short it and just put stop loss maybe here. But yeah, this bearish, I know. Okay, Solana is pumping as we speak. So yeah, I think Solana should eventually take that. Please upload please upload educational content on the channel as well. What kind of educational content you want to see in the academy? Because educational content I put too much in Twitter. But if you want, I can put, no problem. In this live, for example, I explain how to put stop loss, take profit, and all of this. I can explain on the future if you guys. But I explained it several times before. What is FBGs? This I can explain also what is. This kind of educational content. This I can put, no problem. Sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity, breakout of a structure. All of this is educational content at the end of the day. And this of the weeks is what I tell. You see, this week is ugly for the price. Like price should go at least until 50% of the week. Of this week, at least. So okay, looking fucking ugly AAVE right now. This is a coin you want to short eventually, because if Bitcoin wants to, as soon as this shit starts dumping, all the altcoins are gonna dump. Okay, this is for sure. Why are you telling this, souls? Look at the level of Bitcoin dominance, okay? That's why. As soon as Bitcoins start pumping, it's really high, the market cap, okay? So if Bitcoin dumps, altcoin dumps. If Bitcoin pumps, altcoin flies. What are RPGs? I don't know what are RPGs. I don't know what you mean, RPGs. I don't know what you mean, brother. So okay, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here. As soon as I have any trade, I will publish it. Okay, this I'm gonna remove. As soon as I have trades, I will publish in Academy. Let me know if you like the live. Let me know any tips, what you would like to see also for the future lives. This we couldn't trade, I know, but I'm telling you insights of what I see right now. So yeah, what I saw is what I told you: Solana bullish, AAVE bearish, Hype bearish, Ethereum and Bitcoin for now bullish, but this can change any moment, in my opinion. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Any doubt, anything you want to tell me, just tell me here in Telegram or in Twitter, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. We see you soon. Ciao, ciao.